Every time I hear it, that's what I think of.
All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Geek Gauntlet Podcast, episode 13 of the Geek Gauntlet Podcast. Guys, we got a lot to go over. This is the fastest hour in podcasting. So, as you can see with me here, Shaw, Kay, Jean, and we have Kay's sister with us. We're going to find out more about her and what she's going to bring to Pinfall Productions. So, let's go ahead and get the party started, guys. Come one, come all to the Geek Gauntlet Podcast. Hello, everyone. I'm your host, Mr. William D. Morgan. Got to cast 1,000 sit tonight, guys. Let's go on to the OG co-host. Shaw, how you doing, man?
Well, I'm quite the reverse, but I'm good. How are you, sir?
This man has a reverse flash shirt on with a white lantern hat. Bruh. The ultimate, I don't know. You're a mashup. I don't know, man. Then we go. Then we bring on also the Moosehead heavyweight champion of the world, my man Gene. Gene, how you doing, bro?
Good. It's great up here in the Great White North. It's actually raining, not snowing, so everything's going fine. We got the Infinity War going on over here, so we're here on time.
Yeah, I got my Spider-Man hat on, and notice something. The thing people keep asking me why do I keep wearing the Spider-Man hat. Spider-Man hat is a little bit different. There's no blue but black. So yeah, keep that in mind. Also, gonna bring on the newest member of Pinfall Productions. You're gonna be getting our own show in January. Our video game queen. Kay, what's up?
Hi, guys. I brought Karma to say hello. She's very unhappy with me, so she's going to run away. And I also I am repping Christmas Rick and Morty. So
there you go.
'Tis the season.
There you go. The cat will be our mascot.
Yes, she is. If she decides to do it.
and Kay, you've also brought your sister with us. You want to
Yes.
introduce the sister?
This is the one and the only terrible Punisher. That's what she is. She is a Punisher. It's my sister. Everyone give her a round of applause.
Yay!
Yay. She's going to be the co-host for the video game show coming up in January. So we're really excited. Wanted to give her a test run here. Let her get all the, heebie-jeebies out, since I had to do that too with you guys.
Holy Rick! The house is full!
It's a full house, man. It's a full house, man. Brendan, thank you for being here. Kat, thank you for being here. All right. Now, we got a lot to go over. Shaw, you're the driver of this bus, but before we do any of that, let me do All right, let's go ahead and get on with the news. Shaw, hit us up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, so let's do some news. We'll skip the shows until next week. First off, we got a happy birthday to first Nafisa Williams. She's turning 35.
Don't look it, by the way.
We got a happy birthday to Andrea Romano. The reason why Batman sounds the way he does in our heads. Her, yeah. Let's see. Also, the young actress that plays Trixie on Lucifer. She's also just had a birthday.
Oh, cool.
Happy birthday.
All right, let's see. Next up, anyone who may know of the YouTube channel Game Theory, Film Theory, and all that, Matt Spat and all that. Well, this past week, I think on Thursday, I believe it was, he did a live stream for St. Jude with the milestone of reaching $1 million to raise for them. They ended up raising $3 million. So great for them.
That's awesome.
Congratulations.
Yes, sir. All right. Now, one of the biggest news we got this week. David Ramsey will apparently be directing 5 episodes across the Arrowverse, but also will be guest starring in 5 episodes.
You know what that is.
Yeah.
You know exactly. You know what that is.
Now, we don't know if the episodes he's directing are the same as the ones he'll be in, but we do know that the episode that he's cast as John Diggle in 4 episodes, but in the episode for Legend Tomorrow, he'll be a mystery role. And since Legend Tomorrow this season will be aliens, in space,
come on.
Yeah,
exactly. We know.
Will's all over that. Will's like saying, "Yeah, I'm all over that."
I'm all over that, man. You know that. You know what that is, man. But my question is he gonna play any significant roles in crossovers and things like that too? That's my other question.
Yeah, that's a maybe. So he'll be in Supergirl, Superman, Batwoman, Flash, and Legends. Those are the shows he'll be on.
Okay.
Next up, we got, I think it was today, we got a full trailer for the We Can Be Heroes trailer. The Shark Girl and Lava Boy spinoff or whatever.
Their kids becoming
I haven't watched the trailer, but I need to because I was really excited when I heard about that coming out.
Yeah. It's on. I think Jen posted it on the Geek Gauntlet page on Facebook.
Yeah, I post the teaser that's on there. So when I do find the full, it'll probably once again find all our information on Pinfall Productions or also on the Geek Gauntlet page.
Thank you.
Jen be on it, man.
Yes,
yeah. Well, I gotta be. When you're the social media guy, right?
That's right. That's right.
All right, we got a rumor that DC is going to do a movie reimagining Plastic Man as a female lead.
That's, I mean,
that would be kind of interesting.
I'm kind of curious, like, what would the name be? Would it still be Plastic Man? I feel like
no. It'd probably be plastic. It would be probably like Plastic Lady or like Lady of Plastic or something like that.
Yeah, you really have to change it up to make it like roll. Like you gotta have something that sounds catchy. I mean,
that's true.
That's true. But I think that would be neat. I'm not gonna lie. As I'm finding myself saying a lot with you guys, I didn't know who Plastic Man was.
You know what? Will we need to talk to Brandon, and we need to make up a little banner every time for the we didn't know, so that it comes up the more you know.
For me, yeah. But I did look it up. I took the initiative, and he I don't know why I didn't know because he does seem like a pretty iconic character, funny. I like, that I always love humorous stuff. So, and being kind of one of the original humor and action stuff. That's just, I don't know, that's neat. But yeah,
I think out of all the characters for DC, Plastic Man was always the best one with the old slapstick comedy that they brought in. Like anytime you see him in the cartoons or anything like that. And I knew they heavily drew upon it more in Batman, Brave and the Bold, and more of that slapstick, 50s, really out there. And a lot of people gravitated towards that. I think that's where his popularity sort of boomed off of. Because you never really seen him in any of the live shows. They maybe hinted or talked, but you never really got a full-on character. Not until after.
They brought him up. They brought him up a few times on Unlimited, but the thing that kills me, you never saw him and Elongated Man together. I haven't seen them in open meeting in the comics, possibly, but I've never seen those two guys together.
Did you say Elongated Man?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's an elongated man.
There's an elongated man.
Comic books in the Silver Age.
Okay,
Yeah,
all
yeah.
right. I'm gonna make a note.
Mental note. Find a elongated.
Check the box.
Comic books
Yeah.
can get really, really weird.
Yeah.
The sheer
Does everybody
number.
remember one of Spider-Man's like very first villains, the stilt guy?
Yeah, Stuckman.
They,
Yeah.
that was the very, 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 very first Spider-Man villain, and
The
he never
sheer-
got any praise because it was like everybody read the
yeah.
comics and like, nah, that is not gonna fly.
The sheer number of intelligent talking gorillas in comic books. Just the sheer
Yeah.
number of them.
That's point.
The sheer number of them that have nothing to do with each other too.
They don't have nothing to do with each other. Nothing.
Wow.
Man.
Okay.
Do it.
Oh yeah, what we got next, Shaw?
Yes, sir. All right. For fans of The Flash, this week production halted because a crew member was tested positive for the disease that should not be named.
Yes, don't do it.
Yeah. So you know,
just
Yes.
remember, folks, always carry your lovely your COVID masks. Just remember, have your protection on at all times.
yes, sir. So you know, another 2 weeks, they'll get back into it. We also got the first 5 titles for the episodes. Episode 1 will be All Wells That Ends Wells, which we already knew.
Mm-hmm.
After that will be The Speed of Thought. See what that will be. Episode 3 will be titled Mother. Not many mothers on the show, so we'll see. Then will be Central City Strong, whatever that will be. And finally, we have the episode titled Fear Me. We'll see what's that going to be about. Speaking of titles for the TV shows, we also have the first 5 episodes for Batwoman Season 2. Episode 1, Whatever Happened to Kate Payne. Episode 2,
She got fired. That's what happened to KK.
Episode 2, Prior Criminal History. Episode 3, Batgirl Magic. Whatever. Episode 4, Fair Skin, Blue Eyes. Sounds kind of, yeah. And episode 5, Grow on Cavern, whatever.
You know the thing that makes me upset though about this whole thing with the new Batwoman. The thing that makes me upset when you watch the crossover, she was getting along with Supergirl really, really well. They were getting along together really well. You know, kind of like Superman, Batman, World Finest. They were getting to that stage. I wonder if this new Batgirl will have that same relationship with her.
We'll see.
We'll see how things play out. I hope that once again that just gets down to writing, right? It's all once again what we talked about, the writing.
Yeah. All right. Next up, in some really, really big news, Warner Brothers will be releasing their entire 2022 slate on HBO Max. Their entire slate. These movies include, let's see, we got Tom and Jerry, Godzilla vs. King Kong, Mortal Kombat.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see what we got. The newest Conjuring, In the Heights, that's apparently getting made. Space Jam, Suicide Squad, Doom, Matrix 4, and a whole bunch of other movies. So all of their slate going to be on HBO Max.
You
Why
can
did I
just
not hear about the Space Jam?
Oh yeah,
what?
LeBron James, Space Jam. Yeah,
Yeah. You didn't hear that they're going to be redoing Space Jam.
And again,
then
I
this
love
time-
this. You guys make my night every time I'm on here. Look at
and that
you.
they're replacing said Michael Jordan, who could easily play the role. But no.
Come back. He can easily come back. Yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
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 No, we're going to put in LeBron James, the king.
Yeah.
Just like you feel about John Cena, it's how I feel about.
I don't know. Yeah, that's kind of.
I'm just waiting to see how Looney Tunes will actually do a little. Either Porky Pig or one of them are going to be like doing the whole dust thing.
No. Go get my boy Yosemite Sam with that gun. He got that gun. But I'm waiting on y'all. Get your boy.
Sure. Also, HBO Max.
Got him.
In preparation for everything, they already discontinued the free trials for HBO Max.
Yeah.
So if you want to do HBO Max, you gotta pay for it. Unless you have cable, in which case you just enter your provider and you already have it for free.
I have it with Hulu, and I was just thinking about being like, oh, saving money. We could, maybe downgrade. And then I saw that, and I was like, wait, stop. No,
He
keep it.
said put the stop sign.
Yeah, you got to
He put the hand up. When a lady puts the hand up, that's it.
It's done.
It's done. It's a done deal. But yeah, we got it through AT&T. So yeah, and I can't wait to see the Wonder Woman movie. But I digress.
Yes, sir. All right. Next up, we got some leaked photos for the new Hawkeye in Disney Plus show, where we get to see Haley Steinfeld is going playing Kate Bishop, and we got a picture of that.
Yes.
Show that. Yes. Haley Steinfeld. Yeah. She's playing Kate Bishop. Oh, and other news, that show's still happening apparently.
What's that? Say that again.
Apparently, that show is still happening. Apparently.
Oh. Okay. Cool. So not only she's making her movie appearance, but she's also doing her show that's supposed to be on Disney Plus.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
Yes, cool. So all right. Next up, apparently, Monster Hunter the movie premiered in China and has now already been removed from theaters because apparently there is a slur or something.
I watched the clip earlier. I get where they're coming from. Don't get me wrong. But man, it was nice when people used to be able to laugh about things and, carry on.
You're right about that.
But I mean, like I said, I understand because I can see, it's not completely out of left field. But at the same time, wow, what is the world coming to these days?
You're right about that.
But
and this is the part where we go snowflakes.
Just weather outside is frightful.
Exactly. Yeah. All right, guys. I want to go ahead and take a quick commercial break right here. We will be right back.
No, there ain't no stopping us. Fly without boarding pass. Couldn't catch me, I be moving fast. Call me a shooting star. Let them know you are flying up in a bar. Wish on a star. Time to show 'em who's in charge. Call me a shooting star. Didn't even get to cross.
And just to let y'all know, that William guy that you saw at the very end, he already do. All right, let's go ahead and continue.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We got word that apparently Fiona, whatever her last name is, the chick that's playing Black Widow's sister in Black Widow movie. Apparently, she is set to appear in the Hawkeye series and in Falcon and the Soldier. So
she's also part of a theory that I heard, or a fan theory that I heard.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, what they're saying that she was in disguise, and instead of Natasha getting killed, she was killed. So our Natasha Romanoff is still alive. That's was just a silly rumor that I heard. Yeah, that's a little theory that I heard. Yeah,
we'll see. I doubt it, but we'll see. See. Okay, next. Mm-hmm. All right, next. In some serious-ish news, I guess, Ellen Page has now come out as transgender and non-binary. She changed his name to Elliot Page. The Netflix is planning on keeping him around as Vanya for the Umbrella Academy. What are your thoughts on that, everybody?
I mean, I guess. Well, first of all, awesome. I mean, I guess that goes without saying. I'm glad that he's doing what he needs to do and being happy and all that. But I guess in a way, it almost kind of makes sense in a way. You know what I'm saying? It never seemed that he really, I don't know, and I don't know. Like, girls can be girls, and then girls can not be girls. You know, I'm not a very big girly girl type thing. So, like, I get that. I get that. So, I guess, you know, I'm glad. I'm glad that he was able to do that, and I'm glad that they're able to. You know, nobody's like throwing him under the bus or anything.
Right,
So,
right. Live and let live.
yeah,
That's right. That's right. You know, at the end of the day, we're all supposed to be able to be human, be who we want to be. So,
yeah.
congratulations.
Yes.
Mhm.
Show.
We here at the Pinball Productions Geek Gauntlet congratulate you.
Yeah.
Most deaf.
All right.
Sir.
In some similar kind of ish news, similar-ish, Black Panther star Lilita Wright was apparently, she shared some sort of anti-vax, anti-trans video or something on social media, and well, now she deleted her Twitter. So yeah, please go ahead. Up to you. Go ahead. Talk to.
I want to be the first one to comment on this, and I don't mean to sound harsh, but some people just need to learn to shut up. If you have nothing constructive to say, shut up. Because all you're gonna do is end up putting unnecessary heat on yourself. That's all you're gonna do, and mess up any future opportunities you may have. You're an actress, so you have to be careful anyway. And to put that on social media where people can just screen grab it and keep it forever, that was a bad move. That was a bad move, a very bad move.
Mm-hmm.
Some people just need to shut up. Again, live and let live.
Yeah. I mean, I get what you're saying. Like in my opinion, people are entitled to their stupidity. They're entitled to be, you know, to not have the information. But anti-vax is kind of a situation where it's like that shit leads to death. You know what I mean? Like there are people who are dead because of that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like part of me is like, you know, but then part of me is like, you know, it's like she's in a position where she has what you call it, influence on people.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But that doesn't mean you're irresponsible and use it the other direction.
Exactly. Like
No.
like one thing she said after that was, "Oh, people should do their own research." And it's like, well, what about you doing your research?
Exactly.
Everything in that video was misinformation. You know.
At the end of the day, we can always sum this up, and it's the greatest quote that Stan Lee ever put into any comic book. With great power comes great responsibility.
Yes.
So as soon as you gain any form of influence or power, you know, that you can affect people, it is without being said. Great power comes great responsibility.
And look, that also counts for all of us here on this page. Kay's about to do her own show. If she goes off the rails for anything whatsoever, if Gene goes off,
I love how you said her specifically.
If Gene, I'm just using you. I don't mean to pick. I don't mean to pick. I'm just using you for an example. If you say anything that's off the rails, people are gonna hold you accountable for it.
Oh yeah, I hate social media for that reason. I do what I have to do, and then I stay off of it because I don't care. I don't care. I don't want to listen to other people's lives. I want to live my own.
Unfortunately, I don't get that privy to that type of thing because, you know, me being a promo artist and all, but we'll not get into that because that's just another subject for another day.
That's another issue entirely. What else we got, y'all?
All right, well, in lighter yet unsettling news, the DuckTales reboot has been canceled after season 3. So no more DuckTales. Woo!
I feel bad now because David Tennant was like the best Scrooge McDuck. Come on, and they gave us the hour-long Darkwing Duck episode. Like, come on, they brought that nostalgia childhood, and then they just hit you in the face. Don't they?
Yeah. Now, speaking of some nostalgia, for some of y'all who are nostalgic of this, I've really only ever played this much. There's going to be a Metal Gear Solid movie starring Oscar Isaacs. Are any of you familiar with that game?
I yeah, my boyfriend that's his favorite game series, and apparently there's been a movie in the works for 30,000 years, according to him, and he still doesn't expect it to come out anytime soon-ish. But I think he's pretty excited, and I think that's a great pick. Honestly, you give him some long hair, and if he can nail that voice, he's got it.
All we need to hear in one spot of it is Snake. That's
Yeah,
all
that's
we
a
need. We just need that
requirement.
once.
And the music, that's gotta play.
Of course, with this movie, Sonic and Pikachu, we got the makings of a Smash Brothers cinematic universe.
They do?
Yeah, because Snake is in it, Pikachu is in it, Sonic is in it. So we got the makings, we got the beginnings,
Yeah. I love the game though. The game's rock. Who's typing? Is anybody typing?
Yeah, here's something
that might be honestly probably the phone that she's on, because this is a new sound. I'm hearing it too. I can listen, I'm gonna tag out when it comes to the thing and let her sit here and do this. I'll be right back.
Okay.
You guys keep going. We'll keep
going. Okay. Cool.
We'll go back to that one. She like that.
Let me do this real quick. Well, let me take this break early. I'm gonna go ahead and take this break early. Guys, hang with us. We'll be right back. Don't forget, guys, earlier on we showed you The Huddle. That's Pinfall Productions every Tuesday at 10 p.m. Eastern. Now you just seen the Paradigm Shift Wrestling Podcast with myself, Gene, Brandon, Tommy, Josh, every Wednesday at 10 p.m. Eastern. And The Huddle has myself, Josh, Brandon, and Tommy. So definitely check both shows out right here on Pinfall Productions. All right, Shaw, go ahead, man.
Yes, sir. All right, we got a trailer for the Doctor Who episode, the New Year's episode apparently is going to be Revolution of the Daleks. So we got Captain Jack, a new version of Daleks and stuff, some more stuff. Anyone see the trailer? Interesting?
I didn't see the trailer.
Yeah, I suck at watching trailers. I want to know though, are the blender things, the whisks, still going to be? Are they going to keep it true to the original Daleks design?
The original designs are there too. Like we got a new design, but the originals are there too.
Okay, I can respect that.
Yeah, they're doing like they did a few years back here, where they sort of do like an every so often they do an upgrade, but when they do it, they bring back like you got the originals all the way through. So it's another one of those type concepts.
Okay,
Think of it as an alternate. The way the trailer looks is like an alternate timeline on a new Earth creating the Daleks again. So it's like.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
In a not making sense alternate timeline way. Yeah.
Yeah. You know, just how Doctor Who always has been. You know, it's a ball. It's not straightforward. It's timey wibbly wibbly wobbly. You know.
Yeah. Next up, we got the results for this past week's Deathebattle, Spider-Gwen versus Batgirl, and the winner is Batgirl. I mean, not Batgirl, Spider-Gwen.
Yeah,
wow, that was up and down. What?
Yeah, Spider-Gwen pulls out the claws and
we didn't know that was gonna happen. I said it once before. Deathebattle tends to zig when you zag, but this particular one, I knew it was gonna be Spider-Gwen. I knew it.
Yeah.
The one I didn't know. God, I should have.
Well, what's the next one for that?
The next
Rock
one is
Lee.
going to. It's not Rock. Yeah, Rock Lee. Yeah. No, wait. Is it Rock Lee? Yeah, Rock Lee versus Zanji.
Yeah.
Zanji from One Piece.
Yeah, that's gonna be all right. That's gonna be a good one. That should be a good one. It should be.
Now, which version of Sanji? Because like, there's like a whole.
That's a whole bunch of them.
Yeah.
True that.
And is it Naruto Rock Lee or is it Shippuden Rock Lee?
Yeah, that's right. So you're talking, it's all dependent on which version and where they're going with. They'll probably stay with the true source material. So they'll probably give you Naruto, but don't quote me on anything.
Does he get the cartoon logic from his cartoon, from the Rock Lee cartoon?
I think, and I want to address this by KW real quick. I sort of kind of agree with KW there. I think they take on these death battles, they take the safe corporate type of route. I don't think they really go into it full force, full bore on any of these battles.
But I think it's also too. You look back, like for example, it got Death Battle got everybody talking. Would Superman beat Goku? Could Goku beat Superman?
That's
and
true.
Vice versa. You know what I mean? So they give you as much hard cold facts as there is out there.
Twice.
And they did it twice. It's pretty much basically the best way of putting it is they give you all the information. So when they're breaking it down, you better pay attention to what they're talking about, because pretty much those same factors are going to come back into the reason why A, this person won, or B, this person won.
Mm-hmm.
So at the end of the day, I totally understood why Spider-Gwen won, because yes, it's a symbiote. She Batgirl didn't use the fire, nor did she enlist the sound thing, because she didn't know. So it's like, she just met the opponent and the way they done it. It was a great time. I enjoyed it. Definitely recommend it if you're big into Death Battle or watching Rooster Teeth online. Definitely give them a shout out. Go take a watch. It's definitely worth a watch.
I got my boy NBA said it perfect. He said it perfect. I think that plays a lot with it too. Because when you look at that Superman versus Goku battles, DBZ fans was all over that, man. They were all over both of them. And it's like that's such a good point. Heck, it even got heated with Wonder Woman versus She-Ra.
Yeah.
I mean, She-Ra's got a little subset of a community, and they were upset that She-Ra lost. So, it was their own show. They can do their own show, exactly. All right, so what we got, man?
All right, speaking of internet hate, DC is apparently introducing this daughter of StarFire who is both gay and goth. What do y'all think about that?
My issue with that, and I don't mean to be disrespectful or sound disrespectful, but to be quite honest, who asked for this?
Yeah.
That's my issue. Who asked for it? I didn't ask for this.
I'll play devil's advocate, and I think right now, with the way you're looking at the comic book industry in a whole, you're looking at the communities within a whole. There's always has been a superhero to represent somewhat of every community. That's probably why they did it. And it's 2021. Everybody's talking about transgender. Everybody's LGB. Everybody's backing this cause, that cause. So it's just easier to create a new hero and put her within that community, and people could latch on to her. It's like other heroes, like for colored people, they had you had Black Panther for the longest time, and Johnny and Luke Cage. For the Chinese community, they had Chun Li. There's always been somebody to represent those unlisted, unminored communities. So in a whole, I can understand where this is coming from. They're just, it's now 2021. This is the new thing. Got to take hold of those trends.
But my thing is this: it's not so much the gay transgender that's my issue. My issue is the fact of DC Comics is already going through massive layoffs. That's the first thing that's my issue. The second thing that's my issue, as my boy KW said right here, go look at the image of the character and look at the person who created it. She inserted herself into that role. And you can't do that. You can't do that. No. It just makes me upset. No, because again, and I know it's a different audience. It's a YA audience, a young adult audience. I get it. But at the same point, no one asked. I didn't ask for it. Shaw didn't ask for it. You didn't ask for it. And when it, I'm just. Is that the fact that you
I get where you're coming from. I understand, because we grew up in that, that's still that era. We get called by these new batch of kids, hey boomer, I mean, I think we all get that, because we were either born from that era, and they're like, hi. So I get it, and we're all sitting back, we're looking at now, we're in our 30s and whatnot, going like, why? Who asked for this? You know what I mean? Because normally when you get anything in a comic book, somebody had asked for it, be it company, be it creator.
Yeah, but we're the fan base, though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Well, we're trying to bring these other people into the fan base,
because, like you said, it is YA, and they are trying to bring it more to a newer fan base. So they got to try to
give them
hit
something
on both sides. Yeah, I didn't know StarFire had a daughter. So the more you know, again. But I mean, just, I know. But I do get that it does change things, I guess. And it can be stressful for people. I mean, change is hard. Change is hard. It really is. But I guess they're trying to be, inclusive and stuff like that. And that at least is showing that they care,
Here's the thing about the inclusiveness. Comics have always been inclusive. There have been gay characters and stuff since a long time.
I have seen some older gay characters.
The thing about the modern stuff is that there's the focus where the character is specifically that, and that's what the character is focused on. They're not actually a character. They're just, here's a gay person, boom, that's it. They're not
okay, I can get that. If they're just pushing it to just be like, hey, look at us, we're also part of this. We want to be, well, then that's defeating the whole point of it. You know what I'm saying? Everyone should just be everyone, and everyone's equal, and everyone just be in a role and do stuff.
I'm gonna bring up the perfect example. Dreamer on Supergirl. There were people who liked it, some people who didn't. My pushback was always this. It doesn't matter if she's a gay character, a trans character, whatever. If you don't write her right, if you don't put her in the storyline with a purpose and just have her laying there, it's going to fail anyway.
Yep.
I'm going to take a segue. We got some hateful comments going on here that we've been experiencing, and I feel that we should maybe address this.
Oh, I mean, let the floodgates begin.
Guys, I appreciate all comments, but just remember, we all are here watching the show.
Yep.
And other people.
We're gonna move on, but like I stated, the thing that made me upset is the fact, if you go look at the person who created this character and you look at the character itself, she self-inserted herself into this character. I don't like it.
That's not very cool.
I don't like it. I don't care, gay, transgender, whatever it is. It just
pull up,
and that's true too.
Yeah, that's kind of what you're getting at there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Don't do it just to do it. Make that character have a purpose, a storyline behind her to make the character rise up and be special. Don't just say, "Oh, we're included."
Yeah,
that's
just a bad show or movie or product anyway. You know what I'm saying? Now you're just throwing out bad products. Yeah.
And KW mentioned Aqualad from Young Justice, but he has a purpose.
But he has a purpose. He does. He does have a purpose. Let's move on.
But it wasn't bad,
Right. All right. What's next up, Shaw?
Next up, we got the streaming service Quibi. It's over now. So if anyone was, even heard of it, it's over now.
I heard of it. I never felt interested in watching it, so I guess it makes sense. I feel sad it's over so soon for them. But,
I never watched it. I never watched it.
I wouldn't know because see I'm Canadian, so I have to put it that way.
You don't have any.
We're sheltered here,
All right, so what we got up, man?
Last piece of news. Apparently, Tim Burton wants to do a Addams Family reboot with Johnny Depp as Gomez. What do y'all think?
Awesome.
I think they awesome.
That's great.
I think that'd be awesome. All right, guys, before we get into our topic of the night, we're going to take one more commercial break, and then we'll go straight on through. So stay with us. We will be right back. Check out the Gridiron Top 25 every Saturday morning at 8 p.m. Central Time, 9 p.m. Eastern. Don't do like me and get caught up. I was a guest on that show. He told me to be there at 8 in the morning. I was there at 8 in the morning. How come we ain't started? Oh, wait, there's a time zone. So definitely, don't make the same mistake I did. 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. All right, everyone. I want to move into the video game news. And we have the Punisher back with us. Hey, Punisher. Hey, Punisher, what's up? What's going on?
Is the volume okay?
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we got you. We got you.
Sorry.
How you doing, Punisher?
I'm doing pretty good. Good.
All right.
All right. So go ahead, Mark.
Kay's just off to the side, folks.
I know, right? See this one off to the side. I'll be right back, y'all. All right. All right, Punisher, what you got for us tonight in the world of video game news?
All right. Well, I got some good stuff for you. On our new releases, we have on the 7th, Valkyria Chronicles 4 for the Stadia. On the 8th, we have BioInk Redemption for the iPhone and the Android. Swords of Gargantua for the PS4. Temtem for the PS5. Doom Eternal for the Switch.
Really?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Wow. I'm shocked that got pushed through as close as Temtem is to Pokemon.
I know. That blew us all. Blew all our minds. On the 9th, we have Ghost Runner for the Switch. On the 10th, we have Cyberpunk 2077 for the Stadia, PS4, Xbox One, and PC. On the 11th, we have Medal of Honor Above and Beyond for PC and VR, and Panzer Dragoon Remake for Xbox One.
Yeah. Here you go.
So
that was my game.
On our spotlight, we have Cyberpunk 2077 releasing on the 10th for both old and new systems. Cyberpunk 2077 is developed by the Polish company CD Projekt Red, the entity behind the Witcher games series. This should be good. An action RPG based in a dystopian world, you play as V, a mercenary searching for the key to immortality. As your choices affect the world around you, you build up skills, weapons, and implants to better take down all who stand in your path. The graphics are what stand out about this title. They're awesome and are a great usher into the next generation of games and what they're capable of. I'm really looking forward to this one, y'all.
Yes, and we also have within that game, Keanu Reeves is in there. So
Yep.
He makes a play as one of the characters that is in there. That it's part of the story. And I guess from what I've heard, I guess it's transgender as well, because your character through those implants can either become male or female.
And this game better be good because it got pushed back twice.
Yeah.
It looks promising, so hopefully. Let's see. We got, thanks to the new Xbox's developer mode, an emulation software can be added to the Xbox Series X and S called RetroArch that allows users to download games for previous systems, including the PS2, something even the PS5 cannot do. RetroArch can emulate several consoles, but it is worth noting that Microsoft doesn't officially support this. So if you want to find out more about it, check into Microsoft's developer program.
Okay.
Also, it's kind of cool. So December 4th apparently has been dubbed Dragon Age Day by BioWare and Dark Horse. Yes.
Dragon Age fan. Yes, I am. I will note it. Awesome game.
And they are offering they're offering a limited edition World of Dragon Age map, so you can go to darkhorse.com to check that out. Also, they're showing a sneak peek of Dragon Age at the Game Awards this year, which leads me into this. So, founded in 2014, the Game Awards celebrates outstanding members in the gaming community every year. Starting on December 10th at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, awards will be presented for several categories, including Game of the Year, Best Game Direction, Best Narrative, and many more. Go to their site, thegameawards.com, to vote for your favorite by the 9th at 9 p.m. Eastern. It will be available to watch for free on all major streaming services. I also heard through the rumor vine, I don't know if this is really true, but there may be a Mass Effect game too, which is supporting Mass Effect N7.
Yes, sir. Oh, we have a question. We have a question for you real quick.
Okay.
Doom Eternal for what?
Oh, the Switch.
Okay.
So
That'd
be the Nintendo Switch.
Yes.
Gotta make that sound. I just love it.
The only people who really care about that sound if they got full switches. I got a Switch Lite, so that don't apply to me.
I've yet to make the Switch.
Yeah. There, see, that's why she's the Punisher.
She got me, man. Man. Shoot. Any other video game news we got out there tonight?
That is all I have for you tonight, but I will be back next week with some more.
I want to know, between the two systems, which do you like best so far?
I am actually most familiar with Xbox, so that's what I've stuck with. I like their titles, and I just kind of overall, I like the gameplay better. I like the experience better. But I could say the same if I was done around PS, but I'm not. I'm an Xbox. And a bit of Nintendo.
What do you say to people that fanboy one for the other?
That fanboy for one for the other?
That fanboy for one. Like, people might go say the PS5 is best, forget Xbox, or people might say the Xbox is better than the PS5, forget the PS5. What's your opinion on people who fanboy one system or the other?
Really, I don't think I have a dog in that fight, because I am just an Xbox, but I would say it really just comes down to personal preference. What's nice is that, for the most part, except for select titles, each system pretty much, everybody can play the same games. So, I mean, a lot of people own one of both because they want select titles for each platform. But I would say it really just comes down to, what you prefer.
My boy KW always keeping it real. Appreciate that, Keith.
Yes.
No
competition.
No competition. Well, thank you for that news, Punisher. We appreciate you and your segment for the night. We appreciate that.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, you're more than welcome, and you're more than welcome to come on at any time. Real quick, before we go into commercials, I got to do a quick shout out. Shout out to our friends over at HyperX Gaming, Metallic Dice Games. We appreciate everything that you guys do for the show. Also want to shout out our good friends over at GeekNewsNow.net. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for those guys. So GeekNewsNow.net, shout out to you. My boy Dave over there, man. Thank you so much for everything you've done. We appreciate you. And we are gonna go into want to do a break? You know what? Let's keep this. All right, we're gonna go straight to our topic of the night. So, what you got up, man?
All right, so first off, something I neglected to say earlier. A grand total of 5 hours ago, ERB released a rap battle between Luke Skywalker and Harry Potter.
I watched it. It was great.
all Legomation, Legos and all that. One of the best ones they've done, like lyrically, lyrically, there's like a whole bunch of haymakers in that one. Like,
oh yeah, I think Star Wars got it. Star Wars got it over Harry Potter all day.
I ain't seen that one yet.
Especially when he drops
5 hours ago.
Honestly, especially when he drops the line about who had the better stick and he has a lightsaber. That I was like, yeah, they got him.
Wow.
I felt like that old meme. Yeah, got him.
Later, NBA. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you stopping by, bro.
Awesome.
My favorite YouTuber right there. My favorite YouTuber coming in and check us out. Appreciate that. Got Soul Cocoon up in here. Appreciate you coming in, Soul Cocoon. Appreciate that, man. All right. What else we got up, Shaw?
So a couple of topics here to talk about. Okay, so Rosie Perez apparently was frustrated with the ageist jokes in the movie Birds of Prey. What are you guys' thoughts on that?
It's part of the writing. If you were given the script, this is just me. If I'm given the script and you'd sit down at a round robin table, because you got to read the script ahead of time to know your character, get familiar with your cast, and those jokes will be in there because they're in the script.
I mean, she's old,
It's
old, but
I don't know if you guys heard of a show by the name of Sanford and Son, but that whole show got canceled back in the day because the character or the guy who played Lamont got tired of being called a dummy.
Yeah, but I'm just saying if you've read the script over once with everybody, those jokes are going to be there. They're going to go over them. You're going to see them. If you didn't say anything then, why are you saying something? Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
It's like buying a car and the car manufacturer tells you, oh, I think this one's a lemon. But you go, nah. And you drive it off the lot and you come to find out, the wheels fall off or whatever. And they'd already told you there's a good possibility it's a lemon. It's like you can't take it back now,
Take it back now. Yeah.
It's like you're looking for a reason to complain, basically.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. But what else we got, Shaw?
All right. Now I didn't just come up with the idea. I've heard this, of course, before. Well, what if they made a Pokemon game, where you got to play as a villain?
Bro, I'm all over that.
We're talking like Team Rocket, Team Magma.
I'm all over that. I'm all over that.
Yes.
I'm stealing Pikachu. Ain't got no light. ain't got no light bill. I'm good to go, man.
Hey, if we could flip it and play as from the eyes of Team Rocket and be able to give them some wins and give them some love, definitely. You know what I mean?
That game will sell too. I think that game
would.
The entire first game just through the eyes of Team Rocket.
Just do red. Just do red, blue, yellow.
Yep.
Red, blue, yellow. That's all you got to do. Red, blue, and yellow. That's all you got to do. That's a good.
It would sell. It would definitely sell because there's people be out there be like, they'll just give you that nostalgic feeling. You'd be seeing the story from the other side. Did they have to go through getting those TMs? Did they have to go through all, cutting those branches, or did they automatically just get stuff? And you know what I mean? It'd be unique to see the other side of the story.
Also, be unique to see Ash. You taking on Ash Ketchum as a boss battle from the other end.
That's right. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. Next up, last thing I got here. I saw an article making the claim that apparently the Avengers ripped off the animated movie Batman and Superman: Public Enemy.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
First of all,
thank you.
No.
It's DC. Marvel.
That was like
DC. Two completely different comic books. They're written. Even the cartoon Public Enemy is completely different from the Avengers itself. The only tie-in that I've ever mentioned into anything, if you want to say that Marvel ripped off any cartoon, would be this cartoon that I hold within my hand. Mm-hmm. That's the way the Avengers, the first movie is. You watch this, but then again, I'm saying Marvel ripped off its own product.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying ripped off. It's just that the movie was specifically a combination of the Ultimate Comics and the 616.
Yeah.
So it's based on that. You know what I mean?
Yep. That's an idiotic claim. Claim. That whole it's two different premises.
Like they mentioned that in Infinity War, there's that scene where Captain Marvel saves Tony Stark in the spaceship thing, comparing that to the scene in Public Enemy when I think
Superman saved Batman at the end.
Yeah. It's like completely different context, completely different situations.
No.
They're both in spaceships, you know?
Right. It's stupid, man.
It's similar, but it has
Like, I can see where somebody would say that because technically both comics are going to draw similarities all the time. There always has been that way. Flash to, Quicksilver. There's always these crossover talks about, this character's similar to that character. This character was a ripoff of that character. We're always going to hear about it. But in the way of the stylization and the way of the movie, no, they're two completely different things because they're in two completely different universes. They happen in two completely different times.
Okay, we have a question here in chat. I want to go ahead and get you real quick.
Okay, I'm not sure if you guys are going to discuss this, but how do you guys feel about Casey Hamilton and Mark Dillon leaving BioWare and what it means for the Anthem? BioWare has always been through up and down stages. They've had good times. They've had bad times.
Oh yeah.
They've had, you know what I mean? The way I look at it is with BioWare, they've had the time with Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic for the original Xbox. That was probably one of their hits. They were up high. BioWare then hit, with Mass Effects.
Yep.
1 and 2. A lot of people didn't like 3. Hey, I didn't mind 3. I'm not going to rip on it. I enjoyed 3.
3 was great. 3 was great.
Yes. Yeah. And I enjoyed the way they were going. The newer BioWare, Mass Effects game, not so much. I'm okay with it, but they've had highs and lows. So Anthem was like they're supposed to be their next big thing to do, the RPG, multi-suit gaming, third-person shooter, and they're trying to really play off of that whole Destiny. And I don't know. I just like I say, BioWare's had hit and misses. I think BioWare really needs to get back to what they've done before. I've always said this. I wait to hope and pray for the day when I can see BioWare state and say, hey, we're making a follow-up Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 3 for the Xbox. I'm waiting for that. I'm still waiting for that. I'm still that guy holding out. So,
as am I. You're not alone.
Yeah. The first 2 were bangers, and then they give us online version, which I know it solves some of the story to Revan and all, but I want an actual physical console game. I don't want MMORPG. I'm sorry.
That's what I've been saying about the Elder Scrolls for the last 10 years.
10 years. Yeah, 10 years. Yeah.
And I'm a subscriber to the MMO, so but I would love to have just the console.
You're so right, because BioWare is like Ubisoft. They have hits and misses. And you can say that also with Rockstar games. They have hit and misses. Rockstar will give you something really good, like they've given you, the great GTA series, but then you'll get the Batman Arkham series from Rockstar or Rocksteady, I should say. And so it's all these game developers and game platforms, they all have their ups and downs. They have their very highs to their very, very lows. So
one more question before we get out of here for the night, guys. That's tough.
Okay, just from a personal standpoint, I think if they take the time out to really develop the game, like I'm going to use an example like Cyberpunk 2077, where they were going to market it out, but then they pulled it back because they wanted to work on a few extra things. If they take their time with it, then yes, you're going to have a banger of a game. You can do that with any game. But if you just put it together real quick and then throw it out there and then slowly, we got to add this and that, people don't want to wait for updates for their game. If you're going to make a half-assed game and then try to fix up everything later, which we've seen with a lot of games, it's not as enjoyable.
Right.
It takes some enjoyment out of it.
All right, guys. Before we get on out of here, let's do our shameless plugs for the night. Shaw, what you got, bro?
Please join my Facebook page, Justice League Memes of America. We put memes, putting pictures, information, all that. Please join. That's it. Go on.
Shaw, what you got, bro?
Shaw, I already did. Okay, I'll go next.
Gene,
you can catch me here. You can catch me here on the Pinfall Productions. I'm not only here with the Geek Gauntlet, I'm also part of the Paradigm Shift and also the Total Nonstop podcast as well. I'm also, you can find me in many different, now multiple different eFeds, hashtag promo Unity, as we like to, sponsor that behind that. You can catch me on the Revolution as well. That's exclusive to only here to Pinfall. And so you'll see my face. I'm a regular. And what about you?
Me?
Yes.
Me, yes. Hello. Thank you for having me on here. It was great being here. I hope to be back, and hopefully with not stealing all of my sister's stuff. But yes, I will be back. There ain't no way y'all are getting rid of me. Huh?
Oh yeah. We'll hope to have you back next week. It was good to have you with us tonight, Punisher. It was good to have you with us. And guys, very, very quickly, you can catch me over the Huddle every Tuesday, 10 p.m. Eastern, right here on Pinfall Productions. Catch me, Gene, Josh, Brandon, Tommy on the Paradigm Shift Wrestling Podcast every Wednesday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. And then, of course, right back here, Saturday nights, 10 p.m. Eastern, the Geek Gauntlet Podcast, where you're always golden here. And guys, before we get out of here, don't forget, you just ran the gauntlet.
That's right.
And we'll holler at you guys later. Everyone have a great week and take care. Later, guys.
Take care.
I'm still waiting for David Landon to come down. I'm just waiting one time.
I think that was a very good show.
Yep.
Are you still live? It says live up at the top.
Hold on a second.
Well,
There you go.